Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Lately I've been trying to find out a good use for Bwonsamdi's Spirit of the Dead equipment, because there's a pretty fun looking piece of equipment. Passive: after one of your characters dies, restore 7 health to your trolls. Alright, well, what trolls are there in the game? And searching for trolls, we can see that there are 6 trolls in the game. There's Bwonsamdi and there's Warmaster Bwon, so 2 fighters. And then there's 4 casters: Rarran, Kazakus, Korak and Vol'jin. But putting all of these into a party doesn't really make for a good party, so we need a little bit of something else in order to make this comp really shine. I tried to build it around trolls only, so that every time trolls die there's health, and Kazakus is really super good here, because Kazakus summons golems. You can summon 3 6/6 rush golems, and then all of those will rush in and die, and that's plus 21 healing to all of your trolls. I also tried to find ways like, can we improve this healing somehow, and what can we do, but whatever I did there were some issues, until I landed on this comp. This is Shadow Trolls. Although even though the comp is called Shadow Trolls, there's only actually 2 trolls in this comp. Queen Azshara, definitely not a troll, a Naga. Queen Azshara with Xal'atath. Passive: whenever you cast a shadow ability, restore 6 health to your characters. So Queen Azshara can heal with Vainglorious Rebuke, and otherwise Queen Azshara can deal some damage. Then we have Bwonsamdi with Spirit of the Dead, and Bwonsamdi's all abilities are shadow. So every time Bwonsamdi uses an ability, that also heals everybody. And currently, at least currently, Irrefusable Deal acts as a double ability. It's shadow plus shadow, so it actually heals twice. So Bwonsamdi can just heal a lot. Bwonsamdi also can become immune. Bwonsamdi can force all attacks on himself. Bwonsamdi can make everyone go back to the bench. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do with Bwonsamdi. And then we have Kazakus with Wildvine. Battlegrounds give friendly characters +4/+4. And Kazakus is building golems. Those golems are going to die mostly. Either you use taunt golems or you use rush golems, depending on the situation whether you need that taunt. And all of the rush golems, they heal all of your trolls and they buff up your shadow claws. So then again, your shadow claws is going to be stronger in the future. And on the bench I have some buff characters. I have Kugi with Appetizers, so that's giving characters a bit of a buff. And I have Medivh with Staff of Atiesh, give friendly casters a buff, because Azshara, Kazakus both are casters. If I needed to carry somebody with this comp, I would probably replace Medivh, because Kugi giving health to Bwonsamdi as well is useful. And then, well, that last slot. The problem is that there are no protector trolls, and sometimes you kind of want a protector. I actually came to that conclusion when I met some Doppelgangsters while I was testing this comp. And then I added my anti-Doppelgangster tech into this one, which is Sneed. Sneed with extra blades, starts to activate so active, then Sneed can buzz. Sneed works really well with Kazakus. I already knew that from before because I had been playing Sneed and Kazakus in a pirate comp. And then you can even throw everyone back to the bench with Bwonsamdi, bring them back in, which is going to cause Sneed to activate so again, and then it's also going to make Kazakus buff Sneed again, so there's some fun things that you can do like this. So even though there's only 2 actual trolls with Bwonsamdi and Kazakus, this is a somewhat viable comp. I actually was able to climb a lot of bounties with this one. There's a ton of healing, there's a ton of survivability in this comp. Sneed gives you that extra damage that you sometimes need against fighters. And yeah, the downside of the comp is really that it's slow. It's quite slow indeed. But if you really want to make use of Bwonsamdi's Spirit of the Dead equipment, so bit of an off-meta equipment for Bwonsamdi, then this is a comp where you can do that. I wasn't able to find other solutions, like there's 6 trolls in the game, but those trolls just don't have enough synergies with each other to truly function as a really viable comp. But when you add a little bit of other stuff into the mix, then it all works out quite alright. And this is what it all looks like in action. Alright, time for some Shadow Troll action. Let's blast over there, and we blast over there, and that one is attacking. That one's also attacking, so here we're going to summon the Taunt Golem. Generally with this comp you really want to get those Rush Golems in, because they are so much healing, but preventing all of that damage is better. And we even healed a little bit from that, we heal more from the Shadow. Like, we just heal up. It's very little. little that can happen. Now we can put some of those lesser golems to rush in. Not getting a lot of healing from here because everyone's really healthy. AoE is coming later, but it will prime up the Shadow Claws for Kazakus. Full health. Yeah, we take a bit of damage from those, but that's totally fine. Just more healing is coming in already. It's just an endless stream of heals. And now this is the best part. Just look at these heals. Obviously, Azshara is not a troll, so Azshara doesn't get healing from the golems, but boom, boom, boom. Just heals. And heals from the shadow spells. Alright, Shadow Trolls against Doppelgangsters. And here we need our visiting star Sneed, who's going to do some buzzing on those Doppelgangsters. And then it should all be pretty good. So, let's go. Get some golems out of the way. That will also enhance Kazakus for later. Then we get the buzz. Very important buzz there. Alright, and now they're going to act at 7 speed, but buzz comes in at 6 speed and kills those 3 over there. And then we have Bwonsamdi saying that, hey, everyone else please target me. And after the buzz, we're going to try the Shadow Claws and hope we're going to be able to hit that one then. Alright. That's the plan. Sneed working well with Kazakus for the Dekkster attack as well. I didn't manage to hit that one. Okay. So, does that mean that I will lose Bwonsamdi? No, I still won't lose Bwonsamdi, but it did get close. Yikes. And now I no longer have Activate Saw available, but that's completely fine. Because... well, everything's fine. I can actually go for the Shadow Claws first here. And then I can buzz into this one or that one. And Bwonsamdi actually has to kill one of these here.
Job's done.
Is this the plan? Bwonsamdi deals 12 damage, so Bwonsamdi actually kills that one. Then it's the Shadow Claws, and then it's the buzz. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. It got really close there, but with this plan it's possible to get this done without losses. Alright, Shadow Trolls taking on Queen Azshara. Let's see, how is this one going to go? I have no AoE right now. We're just going to blast, and we're going to blast. And we're going to build some rush golems.
Job's done.
Let's see about this. This Arcane Orb obviously cannot be allowed to stand until the end of next turn. We'll have to figure something out about that. Let's see. Alright. Another Arcane Orb. This Arcane Orb has 38 health at the moment. So if I do the Vainglorious Rebuke now, that's 10. Soul Subjugation, but how much damage am I going to take from that? Or before that happens? It doesn't matter because that's blue, so this is always going to kill it. It's always going to be good. And then we can attack a little bit into that one, I believe. And I think I will want to make a Taunt Golem. Probably should have made a Taunt Golem T1 because of that Riptide effect there. But it's fine overall. Yep, we got rid of the orb. Everything's going well. Now there's another Riptide effect. As the second enemy acts this turn, bleed 11 to all enemies. Well, what if I just don't act twice this turn? Have you ever considered that option? Because I could just Soul Subjugation the orb. I don't have to act at all. I won't take any bleed. That's totally fine. No. Second enemy, sorry. Should have acted with Azshara too. But, yeah. But it's all good. So we're getting a bunch of good heals here anyway. Another Arcane Orb is going to be spawned, that's totally fine. We do the Rebuke. Like, I've been playing a little bit scrappily here, but it just hasn't mattered at all. Like, do you see the level of healing this comp puts out? It's just... there's so much healing. Healing, healing, healing. Just keep getting healed. No matter what happens, I just keep getting healed so much. Enemies attack this turn are frozen until the end of next turn. Alright, does that make a difference? Well, I definitely have to destroy that orb. I do want a golem here. Maybe we'll simply chill with the queen. Should be enough healing. Getting rid of that one. Getting rid of the orb. The queen was frozen anyway. Yeah, this fight is pretty bugged, I have to say. Well, now we're definitely not acting. Yep. Another stay. It's going to be stay all the time now. It's a little awkward if that's the case. But only a little.
Job's done.
Because in the end... now Azshara is actually just going to die, so the effect won't even happen. I'm taking a little bit of bleed damage, but it's largely just irrelevant at this point. Just the sheer volume of healing with this comp. Boom. Alright, Shadow Trolls against Heroic Rend Blackhand. Let's start blasting at that Rend and see how far we get. Boom, boom, and this one's going to make the superior golem here. Prevent that Rend attack. Right, bit of blasting here, bit of blasting there. Rendered obsolete. Mark the enemy with the highest attack, deal 200 damage to it at the end of turn. Alright, so that's gonna happen at the end of turn, but what if there are no mercs here at the end of turn? What do you think then is going to happen? So we're going to go for go for some Shadow Claws, I guess. Kazakus actually is not a very good fit for this fight. Because Kazakus relies on the golems, and golems are our vulnerability. Back to the bench we go. Alright. And then we're coming back in. Queen Azshara, Bwonsamdi. I could also bring Sneed instead of Kazakus. Kazakus felt a little weak here. Maybe we can do a bit of Sneeding. Alright. Echo Blast, Flurry, Dragon Breath, fine. And Shifting Tides there. I suppose Subjugation. And a bit of buzzing. Right? That was a lot of buzzing. So far so good. Rendered obsolete coming again. Well, Sneed has already done what I wanted Sneed to do, so that's totally fine by me. To do the rebuke. And, well, I mean, I could just send everyone. We just sent everyone back to the bench. And we're going to biz again. Alright, yeah, this works, right? As long as Azshara doesn't accidentally die here. And we're buzzing again. Not bad, not bad. Azshara was quite close to death there. Not a little scary. I admit that was a little scary. But now, which squad do we bring in? Is it Azshara again? We'll bring Bwonsamdi. Maybe this time it's actually Sneed and Kazakus. This is the team that I bring. I can sacrifice Sneed, that's fine. Alright. So far so good. 5 speed. 5 speed blasts coming in. Sneed has 6 speed biz. No, I won't get this. I won't get the biz here. That's a bummer. If the random enemy attack goes here, that's also bad. We can do a disarm attack on that one, that's fine. Of soul subjugation. Should be okay. Yeah, I know there's more of these, which is a bit of an issue. But on the other hand, there's no Rend anymore. And with no Rend in the fight, then what? Heat-seeking flames, yikes. Magma blast, okay. Well, we have the Vainglorious Rebuke coming. Not fast enough to get my heals. That's a bummer. I need to do some subjugation there. Oh, I do get the heals. But also bring more enemies. So yeah, that turned out to be a bigger problem than I had thought. That turned out to be a bigger problem than I had thought. I'm gonna beat the Rend, but I lose the sorcerers. Ouch. Beating Rend but losing the sorcerers is not fun. Can't bring Azshara here. Azshara doesn't have enough health. But maybe the other... I mean, all I'm fighting against is an army of sorcerers here. And I guess Git. But Git is nothing. Because I can just snipe Git with the Fish Feast. Make the familiar. Start to subjugate. Alright, alright. Some extra health from there. Good. Alright. Five speed. 5 speed is too fast. Speed is a bit too fast. Get these to low health. That's the thing. Copies will also be low health. But is that still going to be enough or not? They are all bleeding, so that's an upside. They're all low health and they're all bleeding. This wasn't nearly as clean as I had hoped it would be. So I can Fish Feast that one. Then that 7 speed ability is not going to happen. Should I just Rebuke? I should just Rebuke. Not Fish Feast at all. This will be 5 speed if I Fish Feast. That's still going to be fine, right? Actually, I think that's going to be fine. I think that will still go second. The Fish Feast. And it's all good. Well, that was a little... Yeah, wasn't the greatest. But it's a win. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.